Hi guys, how are you all today evening? Good evening. Today we shall talk about something which is related to both materialism and spiritualism and which is very important to us living entities to lead our lives. There are the Indian rivers in India which are considered to be mythologically important. There are several rivers like that in India, in every part of the world. Of these several rivers, three in north are considered to be very big and very important. They are the great Ganges or Ganga, the Yamuna, and the Saraswati rivers. These three are considered to be some of the most important rivers in India. There are others also like Brahmaputra in the east, Narmada in the west, and Krishna and Kaveri in the south. But Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati have their own importance and size in Indian mythology. Yamuna is the place where Lord Krishna is supposed to have been born. Now, of the three, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati, Ganga and Yamuna are still visible and flowing on the plains in India, whereas the largest, the hugest, the biggest Saraswati has mysteriously vanished. Saraswati, one of the most important rivers in Indian Hindu mythology, was so huge that its dry river bed is still visible from the space. Where has Saraswati river gone? They say that it is flowing underground. Still it is there and it is supplying water to all rivers in India including Ganga and Yamuna. However, if they say it is flowing underground, it does not mean that it is flowing underground. It may have vanished or evaporated into the ether and may have been supplying water to all these rivers in the form of dews, fogs, mists, etc. for centuries and millennia. Why I wanted to say this was because whereas the other rivers are visible, the largest, the Saraswati river, has gone missing, but yet it is serving the country and the rivers here in a shadowy form. There are several living entities in the world who are doing human service to the society and its people, but they are hugging the background and are not coming into the limelight. There are millions of people like that. That does not mean that they are less talented. No, they may be as skilled or even more skilled than those who are visible in the limelight. But yet These people prefer to be in the shadows, to hug the background and help those in the limelight shine more and more for whatever purpose that may be fit or deemed fit by them. Monks, sages, saints, sannyasis, rishis, maharishis, all these people belong to that category. It is said in Indian mythology that it is the sage who is controlling Indian society. You may appreciate that whereas ancient civilizations have come and gone all over the world, the Indian ancient civilization is still existing, and that is because of these shadowy, hugging the background type of characters, sages, saints, rishis, and maharishis who have controlled, monitored, and in motivated this society through their extraordinary spiritual and material knowledge and experience. They are people who know what is right and what is wrong. I'll give you an example. When God wanted to destroy a city called Sodom in somewhere in the Middle East, and the people worshipped and prayed to him not to destroy it, God told them, give me 5 nice or holy people in Sodom, and I'll leave the city for their sake. The public could not find such 5 or 6 holy people, and that was the reason because of which the city was destroyed. When negative waves come to the fore and envelop a place, God intervenes and destroys that place for good. Remember what Lord Krishna has said in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yada yada hi dharmasya ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. That means that God intervenes in the society only when he finds that the negative vibes, the evil, has completely taken control of the society in some particular place. Then God comes only to save some good people and to destroy the evil ones. In Sodom, all were evil, and so God destroyed the whole city. Where in India, which is known to have a complete population or full-fledged population of holy men, saints, sages, rishis, and maharishis, God does not intervene because these people, as servants of God and His representatives in this society, take care of the Indian society and keep it alive and control whatever is happening here. If there are negative vibes even in India, after some time they vanish or they are eroded and the good things take place or come to the fore. Remember, in India, negative vibes are permanently at loggerheads with the positive forces. Why I said this was because, like Saraswati, which is the biggest of the rivers, which supplies water to the other rivers which are more visible in the country or in the plains. Saints, sages, etc. give or they radiate their own vibration and their own fragrance and effulgent presence to the society so that the society may thrive and remain active for long so that the humanity in general can one day or the other look towards God, seek self-realization and Brahman and go back to Godhead. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk in this subject. If you really like it, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my future videos. Please pardon me for my appearance, diction, spelling, grammar, etc. because when I am concentrating on these matters of spiritualism and materialism, I tend to make several errors in my diction. Before we meet again in my next video, it is good evening from TSV Raghavan.